Okay, and we're back with another review of the Archos 101. They pushed a new, well, they haven't pushed yet, but they have a new update out for the Archos, the 2.0.71. It's got a couple new features, and just going to go over a couple of these things. One of the things we're going to cover is the USB external device. Now supports NTFS, which means you can plug in any external device. It is read-only. We're hoping soon when they do the next update maybe they'll have read and write capabilities, but read is a big advantage. Now you can take your external devices along with you to watch movies off of, not just flash drive. So it's a great improvement. We're really happy that they pushed that. Also, they have a 3-setting power settings that lets you basically overclock and underclock your CPU to save battery or to run it a little faster when needed, without rooting this thing. So it's really great. You're not even required to do that anymore. So that's just an added feature. Just a couple little tidbits. Also, we're going to look at a couple of the apps: Advanced Test Killer, Bluetooth Transfer, Google Earth, TuneWiki. We're going to look at Skype, but most people know that Skype was down for a little bit, so we're going to skip that for now. Maybe the next time we'll show some Skype phone calls. They were working really great the other day. Skype to cell phones and Skype to Skype using the Archos worked really great. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead, we'll kick it off. The USB external devices. Today we're going to show you, we had a request, somebody wanted to use an external device and show how it worked with it. So I have here a 500 gig Passport Essentials, Western Digital here. It's USB powered, power and file transfer. So all you have to do is plug it in with your device. You can get a 500 gig from Best Buy for about 65 bucks, so you can save quite a few movies on one of these things in your music and photos and whatnot. So what we're going to do here, you can see we're just going to plug it in. Okay. Plug it into your USB port. And you'll see up here at the top, we'll just drag it down so you can really see. We're going to wait for it. If you feel your passport starts to spin up. Okay. So now it says external storage mounted, and then to hit that for actual removal, zoom in real quick on that. Okay. That's all the further the zoom will go, but this is here, that says that we're connected. So we're going to go back to the home page. If you just click on the file now, you'll see we have an external device stored. So we'll hit the movies. We'll just go through one of these. Well-known movie here. Okay, you can see it loads up fairly quickly here, running straight off of the connected passport device. And there you go. So you can just transfer all your movies onto there and just stream them right off of there. Works really great. Hit back. Okay. So that just shows that this NTFS new update is working. So really happy with that one. Before it was kind of a letdown that only flash drives running FAT32 format were going to work. Now make sure when you do this, just to avoid any damage to the disk, that you drag down the menu. It says select to turn off external storage. Just tap on that. It says turn off. Go ahead and turn it off. Now it says it's safe to remove, just like you would on a computer. You can go ahead and remove that. Okay. And that's that. So it works really great. It'll work with a regular plug-in. If you have a powered external storage device, that'll work as well. These are great just for travel because it's the USB powers here. It will draw your battery more though. So just keep that in mind when you're traveling, that the Archos is going to have to power that to spin. This isn't going to spin on its own. The power is going to come through here as well. So just keep that in mind. Your battery life will be a little less. But they have added this feature here. If you go into your settings, scroll all the way down to About Device here. Alright, you'll see here we have power management. And right now we're on power save. So we're running at the lowest setting. They have power save, optimal, and overdrive. If we go back to the second screen I have here, I have set CPU installed. It shows that we're running at 600 megahertz right there. Okay, we'll just go home real quick, change the setting, About Device, power management. We're going to set it to optimal. You'll see it's been changed to 800 megahertz now. Set CPU. Okay, there you can see it in the green. Right now it's not running anything, so the max is going to be 800, but for right now it's skipping between 300 and 600 just because it's not very CPU intensive. And if we go back one more time, about device, power management, we set it to overdrive, you're going to see that it's set to 1 gigahertz or 1000 megahertz here. Okay, right there you see it in the green. So that's another added feature. Before, you would have to use something like we had on here. I think I removed it already, but it's called Z4 root. You'd have to root your device and then use that set CPU to put it to where you wanted it. You'd open it up and drag it all the way over. But with the newest update they have, it's just standard with the device, which is really great, I think. Just kind of it works for the different things that you're using. You can turn it down if you're reading using your Kindle, or you can turn it up when you're playing CPU intensive games, or if it just seems to be lagging a bit. Okay, another thing we picked up, we actually got this at Walmart. This is just a case. It's the Swiss case, but they were 13 bucks at Walmart. Can't really see real well. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Just a case at Walmart. It fits more of an iPad because the Archos only fits up to just where the zipper's at. So it can move around a little bit, but the pocket up front makes it really nice, and they're only 13 bucks. So I mean, just throwing that out there, this thing is really nice to protect it. Okay, another one we're going to cover here, Advanced Task Killer. Okay, I know I kind of promoted it a little bit on a couple of reviews here, but I wanted to show how it's used. Right here I have it as a widget, so there you go, you tap it, it kills the apps. I want to show you the difference between a widget and just the app. If you go here, you know that any app you want to add, you can long hold it and add it to the screen wherever you're at. If you do that with the Advanced Task Killer, here when you set it there, when you tap on it, it's going to open up and you have to kill the apps. Now if you are on that screen and you long hold the screen like this, I just held it the whole time, and you hit widgets. Now if you add the Advanced Task Killer widget, which is right here, now when you tap it, it just kills the apps automatically. It saves you a little time. I like to put, you can also drag it and move it, so you can hold it and move it. I like to put these on each one of my screens. Maybe I'm lazy, but it's just kind of nice after I get done playing with the program. I just tap the Advanced Task Killer. So you play paper toss or whatever, and you kill it. All right, it's just a nice little thing to keep it running quickly. Like I said, we were going to do Skype. Skype has been offline here. We've been trying to get onto it, but it's working on some devices, not others. One thing I want to cover quick, Bluetooth transfer. Right here is an app you can get on AppsLib or the Market. I took it off of the Market, which is on here right now. I try to keep everything with the Market. So I'll just show you. We're going to go into our settings, go up to our wireless devices, turn our Bluetooth on, and go into our Bluetooth settings. At the same time, I have a separate Archos here that we're going to turn the Bluetooth on as well. It's got the standard A101T naming device, so while that's turning on, go into Bluetooth settings. We're making them both discoverable, and just so you know, I'm doing the same thing on each screen. Okay, so they're both discoverable. We're going to go ahead and scan for both these devices. And the one that I have here has Bluetooth transfer app on it. The one I have below does not, so it's not required to be on both devices. So if you need to transfer a file, and this works, I was going to do it as well with, I have a Droid device, I have the original Droid, but with any other Android device, it works the same as between the two Archoses. So sometimes you may have to scan a couple times. There we go, there's A101T. We'll tap on that, try to pair these two devices. Okay, not quite. Try it one more time. Okay, We were kind of cut off on that last one, so we're going to pick up a little bit. You're going to click on that device, or the file you want to send. You're going to pick it, go to settings, more, and you go send via Bluetooth. Okay, now here we have the A101, which is the device that we had connected to. As you can see, it's searching, connecting to the device, and transferring. Now on this device, it showed up here. Bluetooth share incoming file. Please confirm you want to receive this file. Okay, so it's just showing you don't need to have that installed already. Just say accept, and you can see, there it goes, it's starting to load from that file. Alright, it says it's been transferred. We'll pull up the second one. Okay, we'll go into the file. And there you go. Right here under Bluetooth, you have that syllabus that we just sent. So there you go. The file transfer works really well. That was a smaller file, just a few gigabytes, nothing much, but I mean it really works pretty good. Let's go back. Another one we want to show you. Actually, kill the task there. Google Earth. Just take a little peek at that. Just kind of wait for it to load here. Okay. We'll show you. Right now I'm connected to just normal Wi-Fi at home. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Okay, we'll just zoom in. We'll find San Diego. You can see you got the pinch zoom, pinch zooming in, pinch zooming out, or you can do that double tap to zoom in. Okay, here we have the airport. So by the airport we've got the Naval Station, and we have Marine Corps Recruit Depot, MCRD San Diego. So if you're interested in joining the Marines, there you go. You spend 3 months here and have a lot of fun right about there. I'm just saying. So word of advice, keep your mouth shut. But this is just showing, hey, here's a Google Earth. Look at how it's running. Seems to update and run pretty quick. So there you go. You can see that works well. The last one I want to kind of look at, TuneWiki. It's a great little music device. It'll run. It'll run the actual MP3s that you have on your Archos, or it'll also run using your Last.fm account if you have one of those. The easiest to sign up for. It shows your Archos, or your Archos. It shows your artists, your album, songs. You know, you can pick what you want. Right now I don't have all the file synced, so these are the ones that are standard. Okay, so you can see works pretty good, sounds pretty good. Turn the volume up and down right here. That's kind of my little review on the newest updates and things that we have for the Archos 101. Still excited about it, still happy to see all the recent updates and the different things that are coming along with it. So if you haven't gotten one yet, if you are planning to get one for Christmas or New Year's or whatnot, I do recommend these. I have one for myself and my wife. Definitely used for different purposes. She uses it more for movies, Facebook, just casual browsing, and I'm more into the IT department, to where I'm actually using this as an IT piece of gear where I can remote into my home computers and do online research and stuff like that. So it syncs really well. I showed you before with the Droid to use the data plan off the Droid using the Bluetooth transfer and all that. So it's great for all different purposes. So if you're looking for something within the right price range, you can get the 16 gig for $350, or the 8 gig for $300. So this is the latest review for the Archos 101.